Hello everyone, in this video, I'll walk you through one of the latest features we've added to Nwiro, HDRI support. With this feature, you can create an HDRI from scratch using just a prompt, upload a reference image to guide the generation toward exactly the look you want, or even take a regular flat image of your own and convert it straight into an HDRI. By the end, you'll know how to set it up and use it to light your scenes with full, realistic environment lighting. Let's start from the very beginning. Activating the plugin. In the Unreal window, I head up to the top left, click on the Edit menu, and select Plugins. In the search bar, I type Nwiro Pro, check the box to enable it, and then restart the engine to apply the change. Once the project reopens, I go to the window menu in the top left, scroll down to the bottom, and click on Nwiro Pro. In the panel that opens, I sign in with my account credentials, and I'm ready to go. After signing in, the first thing I see is an empty chat screen. To use this feature, I click on the Extensions section right next to the chat and select it from the list. Once it's selected, we're ready to generate the kind of environment maps we want and place them straight into the level. For the first scene, I want to create an alpine mountain backdrop. I type that request into the chat, hit send, and give it a few minutes to generate an image that matches what I described. While you're waiting, keep in mind that you can always refine the generated result later, right through the chat, adjusting it however you like until it feels right. Once the image is ready, the chat lists out its details, shows me the result, and walks me through how to bring it into the level. Before I do that, I turn off all the existing lighting in the scene completely. That way, I can see the environment coming purely from the new map without anything else interfering. Then, I simply click the Apply to Scene button, and it's placed directly into my level. Once it's placed into my level, I head over to the outliner in the top right and click on the actor named HDRI Backdrop to select it. In the Details panel, I can see the image it generated for my scene, along with the default lighting settings it comes with. To reach the source files of my image, I click on the magnifying glass icon just below the placed image, which takes me straight to where the source files are stored. From here, you can export the generated result as an HDRI file, or access the flat, two-dimensional version of the source image as well. Let me open that source image and take a look at its properties. As you can see, it comes in a 2:1 aspect ratio at a high resolution, which is exactly what you want for clean, seamless environment lighting. Now I'll jump back to my main level and hit play to look around the scene. And finally, if you'd like, you can fine-tune the backdrop settings from the Details panel on the right, and on top of that, you can add a post-process volume to push the scene even further with extra adjustments, however you see fit. If you want to make any changes to the generated image, all you have to do is tell the chat what you'd like to adjust, and it updates the image based on your request. As an example, I decided I wanted my scene to be a starry night instead of daytime, so I simply asked for that in the chat. After a short wait, it generated the new version of the scene for me. I click Apply to place it into the scene again. Then, from the outliner, I turn off the previous backdrop I created earlier so only the new Starry Night version is active. This way, I can keep building on the image I generated and enrich my scene further, all while staying true to the context I started with. For this next example, let's look at how you can generate from a reference image. Here on screen, I've got a space image of a black hole that I really like. I add it to the chat panel, either by copy-pasting it directly or by attaching it through the file picker, and then I ask the chat to create an image based on the one I just uploaded. After a short wait, it asks me how I'd like to proceed. The first option, Use Directly, takes the image as it is and converts it straight into an HDRI without any extra processing. If you go this route, just keep in mind that for the best result, your image should be in a 2:1 ratio and at a high resolution. The second option fills in the rest of the surroundings to match the content of your image and builds a complete, seamless map from scratch. For this one, I'll click Generate and wait for it to produce the new version. Once it's finished, you'll see the result in the chat, complete with the new areas it filled in to match the original content. And just like before, you can press Apply to Scene to drop it straight into your level. And finally, you can always reach every one of the source files easily from your project's content folder anytime you need them. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching and have fun creating with Nwiro Pro.